Hi everyone, welcome back to another countdown to Halloween doll review. This time, I know it's not technically a Halloween doll, but I do know it is another holiday celebrating with the Mexican tradition, Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. And I'm going to be celebrating it with this new Barbie times Pink Magnolia doll. But before I do want to give a shout out once again to all of my subscribers. I hope you are enjoying all my doll reviews, gameplay, etc., my live streams. If you haven't, come and join one of those. I would love to interact with you and just have a good time. And if you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated if you do like my videos. And stay tuned for more to come. Now, with Dia de los Muertos, it is a celebration that is mostly celebrated in the Mexican community. However, there are some other cultures who do celebrate it as well. It is a celebration of, I guess, kind of like the deceased or ancestors, and they celebrate them through memory and through altars as well. A great, I guess, representation of this is the movie Coco. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you see that. And I just want to dedicate this video to all the ones that we have lost, and just to remember them. And if you want to say their names, go ahead, comment them below saying that you remember them. You know, I'm fully supportive of that if you want to list their names in the comments below, since I am dedicating this video to them and to the ones I've lost as well. Other than that, let's go ahead, go to my doll room and review this doll by Barbie and Pink Magnolia. Alright, so now we are in my doll room. I gave it a little bit of celebration here, especially for the meaning of this doll. But as always, I will go ahead and review the box first, and then we'll go and take a deeper dive into the doll. So this doll box is a pink with celebration of Mexican themed for the Dia de los Muertos holiday. And you can see the decorations in the back with the candles as well. Then we have the Pink Magnolia Mexico times Barbie, and the Barbie has a gold foil with the signature Barbie font. And then we have a big blown up picture from the torso up of the doll herself. This is not the actual doll. I believe it is just the doll prototype. So you can see that there are more details in this compared to the actual doll, which we can definitely compare against when we take a further look at this doll. However, this picture is in a gloss effect, and then in the kind of bottom left, you have the Barbie signature, and it has a black background, and it's kind of like a ribbon kind of effect. Now, as we take a look at the side of the box, I love this design. It's kind of like how the Disney boxes are, with the vines and all the details and all that stuff, but however, this incorporates some of the sugar skulls that you'll see designed here, and that's kind of in a darker pinkish purple, and then the back is a lighter color. I would have loved that the designs were a gloss effect, but that's just me being a little bit picky there. Just like the Disney dolls that I review, the opposite side is exactly the same, and it is a direct copy. The top of the box is also symmetrical with the sides of the box, and you'll get that same exact design. Alright, so as we turn to the back of the box has a flow over of the Dia de los Muertos design with the top banners hanging down, and then we have the Pink Magnolia Mexico times Barbie as well. However, this one does not have any effects to the Barbie signature or the actual doll on the right side, or the left, however you're looking at it. Then we have the description here. I'm not gonna read it, but if you'd like to pause, you may, and read on your own. Then at the bottom, we have a blurred out altar celebration, just like I mentioned in my intro, for remembering our deceased, our ancestors with the Mexican tradition. And then at the bottom left, we have the Barbie logo, and in the bottom middle, it says no more than 20,000 worldwide. All right, so I'm gonna take off the cover so we can get a further look into this doll. And the cover just slips off like so. And in the inside of the back cover, you will see, I believe, the artist of this. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's probably on the back of the box that I did not read. So sorry. I believe this dust cover will also come off kind of like the Disney dolls. Yes. And I'm gonna lift this part up to see if there's a certificate. There is, okay. So let me just... Now, as you can see on the back of this, if you lift up the cardboard that the doll is attached to, you will see a certificate of authenticity. You can pause here, I'll give you a closer look to read on your own. However, I do not like how Mattel is putting these paper certificate of authenticity. This I don't like. Like, it's so easily tearable and crumbleable, if that's a word. So I wish they would have redone this, especially for the price of this doll. All right, so I was able to take a look at the shoes of this doll without detaching. As I probably did not mention, I won't be opening this doll just because I want to keep it in the box and the value for the doll. However, her shoes are just plastic pink heels, nothing too special there. So this doll has an overall of 3 layers, if you would count for the top part, but the bottom part is a satin feel, light pink, and then the top is a tulle. I'm not a fabric or seamstress person, so, you know, feel free to correct me below nicely. But it's like a tulle with kind of the tinsel-y feel, with, I guess, diamond shapes along that tulle fabric. Now the third layer, if you want to count that, that is also the exact same, just a shorter version of the middle part. All right, so as we make our way up to her hips, waist area, we have that satin kind of light pink fabric, but on top we have stitching and embroidery of Dia de los Muertos theme. So we have the sugar skull, we have hearts, we have some of that leaf-like feel. And I love this design of this doll. And that goes up to this torso as well, and it kind of wraps in there. Then we have a little bit of stitching that goes under the bosom, which kind of gives that corset vibe, but it's not. But I do like that, and I do like the design. I did try to check the back, and the back does not have any of this stitching, which I wish did continue through the back. And that's just my opinion. Going to the top of the bosom area, we have white stitching of hearts coming down from her shoulders all the way down to where I mentioned kind of gives a corset vibe. The same pink satin fabric there, and then we have that heart shaped right in the middle of the chest, which I love, 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 love. And it looks like that same tulle tinsel-y fabric is underneath, which gives that illusion, not illusion, but that see-through feel. And the heart is bordered by pearl-like beads. Now, as we make our way up to her collar continues that same light pink satin, but then we have a kind of like embroidered stitching of a darker pink design. Now we're gonna make our way to her puffy sleeves, and this is actually my favorite part of this doll, clothing wise. And the puffy sleeves have a see-through feel of a darker pink, and then the sleeves have these cute stitchings of the skull, the sugar skull, and 2 hearts. So we have like a hot pink heart and then a bluish turquoise color on the outside. Then as we go kind of to her elbows, the elbows have a gold tinselly ribbon feel, and it's tied in a bow. Now the sleeves also are going to have that see-through fabric and continue with that same hot pinkish color. The thing that I do not like is that this doll is not articulated in the elbows. I'm assuming it's not even articulated in the knees. And I wish for the price of this doll, she was. And the retail price of this doll, I'll show y'all at the end. But I definitely wish that they made it articulated, and that's just my opinion. So her face does have a clean print. I will give that to Mattel. Now, this is the only thing I don't like. So if you can see the box of the doll compared to this doll. The box of the doll, of course, you have more vibrant colors. You have that light shimmery blue underneath the eyes. As of this one, you're just getting that gray, faded kind of look. Now, I wish this doll would have had that, but I understand that when it goes into production, there is probably a printing machine that prints that on, and it's probably easier for them to just make it one color. I do wish that they did have that on this doll, but hey, that's me nitpicking as well. And then we have the sugar skull print over the face. We have the lipstick, which is a glossy purple pinkish color, and then you have, of course, the skull-like smile. We have hearts. We have different designs throughout the face in different colors, which I think is a beautiful design to this doll. Now, as we make our way to her earrings are a plastic gold shine finish to it, and then they are shaped in hearts. The thing that I like about that is that there's 2 different hearts, so I don't have earrings, so I don't really know the technical term, but I guess like the part where the needle goes in the ear, that is a pink heart, a smaller pink heart, and then the larger dangly part is a bluish color there. And it does have a outward effect to it, and it's not flat. So I do like that. Now as we make our way up to the crown, this is my favorite besides the sleeves. The crown I absolutely love. The crown is a interchange of the blue and pink flowers, and it has gold leaves that stick out, and it really captures the light when light is shined on it. So I definitely do like the crown. As we look at her hair is a pink color. However, if you look at the box has more of a contrasted pink, and I wish that the hair matched that. I wish the hair was a little bit hot pinker. And this is just me. If you like it the way it is, hey, I'm happy. I'm just showing my thoughts on this doll, and I do wish that the pink was a little bit darker. Let me touch her hair. Her hair is soft, and I believe it is saran. I'm just getting familiar with doll hair types, so it is soft and shiny, so I believe it is saran. Now this doll does come with a stand. The stand is in the bottom right, and I believe it is also in the back, the bottom part, and then the pull part where you hold her up is right there on the right. Now as we look at the back of the background of this box, I love this. We have like an altar in the back with candles and all those orange flowers as well, kind of celebrating the holiday. And then the border of this box is surrounded by the different color flowers, the whites, the oranges, the blacks, and it also has skulls as well that are dispersed and around the flowers, giving a border-like feel. So my overall thoughts of this doll. I am going to give this doll, and you know, this is my opinion, I'm gonna give this doll a 7.5 out of 10. And you know, when I got this doll, I really was excited to have her. And I still am excited to have her in my collection because of the exclusivity and also the meaning behind this doll. I give it a 7.5 just because I wish that the doll was articulated in the wrists, the elbows, and the legs. I also wish that the paint job on the face represented more of the actual prototype that we see in the doll box. I also wish that the hair was a hotter pink, but you know, that's just me. And I personally think the pricing of this doll, which was $100 on Mattel Creations website, I could probably see this doll as a $75 doll. And that's just my opinion. But I do understand the collaboration, so maybe that's where the price is being driven by. Now, I'm not too sure. I know this doll was just released, and I believe she is sold out everywhere at this moment. So I'm also going to give you an idea of what they are selling for on eBay, Mercari, just in case you want to save up and get one of your own. I recommend you get one just because of the meaning, and if you are of Mexican descent or anybody who does celebrate Dia de los Muertos, I recommend you getting this one or maybe the other ones that have released this year as well. Now let's go ahead and go back to my computer room so we can close out this review. And that was my review on Mattel's Barbie x Pink Magnolia collaboration. Let me know your thoughts on this doll if you were able to get one yourself. I know they were really hard to get. I was there right on the dot, but I know a lot of people were not able to get her. I'm hoping that they restock through the Pink Magnolia website. I know it's a little bit more on their website. However, they do, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they do ship internationally, or at least to the America, because I did see an option when I went through that it can ship to my address. So I think they're gonna restock there. I thought I saw somewhere that they were, but if they aren't, you may have to get it off of a third market, such as eBay or Mercari. Other than that, I hope you are enjoying these doll reviews, the countdown to Halloween. I do have other spooky kind of horror dolls that I do plan to do. I have 2 other Dia de los Muertos dolls that I am going to review, and I'm going to review that closer to the actual celebration, which is November 1st and 2nd, I believe. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the future. Thank you once again. As always, have a great day, have a great night, wherever you're at for today. And remember to stay kind to yourself. Simply Rye.